Okay, we should be back. I don't know. If the internet just fully dropped there. But we should be back on both accounts. I saw that we got raided. Poor timing. I feel so bad about it. Hey everybody, we're back? Question mark? Okay. All right. So obnoxious. All right. We're just gonna get right back into it. By which I mean I'm gonna try to break my way into this houseboat. I think I'm just gonna try it. If we fail, then... Okay.
Just another sly break-in. Flashlight between our teeth. All the old school gang egging us on. Can still hear the screams from when it looked like we might fall. You climb up to the window frame and peer inside.
What do I see?
A clear path. A spot to land just inside the window frame. Not much else, though. Too dark.
That's fine.
Smooth.
We'll just squeeze in with our giant
If all our friends have
backpack.
been around to see that. The ease of a seal on ice.
Still got it. Oh, and then it immediately
The
went to
second you
black.
land
That was
on the other
alarming.
side, a muscle somewhere in the meat of your hip immediately twinges.
Seeing the flash of Hugo standing there was really, really surprising. Okay. I think I've already investigated these.
You return to the forbidden ladder. You head on up, careful not to alert anybody who might be on board.
Welcome back, Paul. Mechdel says hello, YouTube. Oh, Christ.
You made it.
Okay, I made it. Posters for Grasshopper in Hell and Iron Pedal 4. I think Iron Pedal was the Kung Fu movie we said we watched as a child. Scattered Diodes. Ah,
A
cosmonaut
child's
figurine.
set of toy figurines sits on the shelf. Stiff forms painted and posed, carefully arranged to watch down on whoever sleeps in the bed.
Oh, Bojo, I did get a key for the mermaid mask. So we'll see. I've got quite a backlog of games that I want to play on stream, and that's one of them, but we'll see.
The paint is chipped and worn. These figurines have been well loved, played with often. A miniature rocket and a group of cosmonauts. Words painted on the side of the launch vessel. Proyecto Autonomia. Portafero's doomed space program. As
Study the
orange-suited
spacemen.
plastic men, cherubic faces squeezed into little helmets. Two sit inside the rocket. One is planting the Portaferan flag on a pretend lunar surface. You
Tragic.
stare at the vacant spot next to the rocket. The figurine is missing from the set. A tuk-tuk pulls up on the dock. A young woman peers through her window. Two men step out and walk towards the houseboat. Something is wrong. You imagine Carolina's fingers wrapping around the small toy. A comfort she's reached for since she was small. Even the smallest movement of your body sends dust The posters on the
Doctor's room.
wall, the quilt, the faint smell of nearly body lotion. This is an adolescent girl's room.
Wow, he put this sex dummy in his daughter's room?
It's Carolina's.
I mean, it's not his sex dummy.
Elsewhere.
I do feel like
Carolina's
I'm
child-
intruding, yeah. That's accurate. Feels like there's another person in the room.
The thing in the bed stares with vacant intensity. Slowly, details emerge. A molded jawline, curved torso, and multi-jointed limbs. Positioned with uncanny tenderness.
Yeah, under a blanket. What
A
is
medical
this?
dummy, left
Yeah.
out on the bed, propped up against the pillows. A tag dangles from its wrist. Its expression, frozen in time. PVC skeleton with silicon skin overlay, flexible polymer joints, printed words. property of Dr. Gonza, and scribbled right under, to myself, for when I'm not myself.
Interesting.
Gonza's so-called personal effects, without a doubt.
Sicker than I ever
Museum or crime scene. History won't know what to do with him.
No, I've got a good sense.
It stares back at you, unmoving.
Consider its
A silicon
face.
oval, unframed. Shadows reveal the protrusions of nose, eyelids, mouth. But whose?
No one. It's just a standard medical
If that
dummy.
is true, there was likely an original model. A person whose face was used as the template for the one looking back at you. Completely still.
Probably Gonza's own face. That's the kind of thing you
A
would do.
mirror-made flesh. Or at least the closest man-made material to it.
I'm looking into its
Made
eyes.
of glass. Pale blue, wet-looking. Each is flecked with tiny artificial veins. Money has been sunk into this. And time. And a certain kind of obsession.
Will it
Minutes pass. The houseboat gently sways. Specks of dust gather on the objects around you. Your joints begin to ache. The dummy doesn't move. You pull focus. The dummy continues to stare vacantly at the same spot.
Yeah, here's what I'll say. I don't like it, but it's not as upsetting as I thought it would be.
The dummy seems posed with some kind of intention, occupying the space of another.
Does the dummy belong here?
Technically, it belongs to Dr. Gonza, but perhaps the question is, where would it bring the most happiness? Who deserves to have the dummy as part of their gang?
I don't want it, is the thing. So, it does seem to be taking the place of his daughter, which is sort of strange. Can't decide feels like a chicken move. This dummy will kill the Techno-Lich. That would be pretty incredible. I'm gonna say Dr. Hugo
A
should
man
keep
without
it.
his daughter is a man without his soul. You could just tell Gonza that you couldn't find it.
Everything's exactly as
Yeah,
Carolina left
She
it.
is not here. Instead, in her place, there is the
Surrogate.
manifestation of a father's tragedy. The dummy continues to hold. You let the dummy rest comfortably.
Yeah, it feels right. It feels like the right thing to do. All right. I mean, I certainly didn't want to take it. I like that they've created a way to automate outfits. I wish I could, like, save an outfit. Could save, like, a base outfit. That'd be pretty handy. Yeah, I guess we could talk to
And
Miracle.
now unoccupied.
Hello
Help
there.
lower our anxiety. I'm a bad person. A really bad
Tell me
person.
all
I want to
about it.
confess.
Tell me how bad you've been.
Boy, there's a lot here. There was a spire exit, clearly marked. I left it open.
Oh. I didn't realize I was talking to a real rule breaker.
Ah, she's so good at her job. I just tried a post box.
You fucked that post box up. Oh, you bad girl. You big post box killing machine.
I disobeyed my boss.
I don't think that's all bad. Unless you want it to be. In which case, baby, you're a sinner.
I took a child's toy sword.
It was probably a very annoying light up sword, right? And he won't be able to bother anybody with it at night now. You've done a good deed.
Her son must have been the kid that we took the sword from. Wow. I feel great about that. I feel great about taking that child's second choice sword. Ah, incredible.
That
All right.
was a lot to confess. Do you really feel you're all that bad?
Maybe just a normal amount of
That's right,
bad.
girl. Your Duchess is here for you.
Thanks for the
Line's
chat.
always open. I'll miss you.
You step away.
She's so good. She's so good at her job. All right. There's really just not a lot else I can do to dick around. I don't think there's any just like I don't think there are any like benches I can sit on and time will pass or something like that. Paul, she's very good at her job. I do think I'm supposed to talk to all of my potential
Hello, Cascade.
crew members.
Keep looking.
Standing very still at the fringes of the bar. You're
Well observed. I need to buy some new clothes. Fortunately, no one but you can detect my presence.
Uh-oh.
I confess I'm not exactly comfortable in such a public arena yet, but after the service you did for Miho, I felt obligated.
So, you in?
Miho looks forward to its collaboration with the opera, on the eternal provision that the opera means exclusively you.
You got it, babe.
And Cascade, thank you for trusting me again.
I think I think there's a thing under the journal that says something like not all your people are going to work well together, so keep that in mind when you're discussing. I read your thesis.
I'm sure you have questions.
There's a chapter in there about me, isn't there?
About you?
Oh,
I'm not sure what you mean, Cascade. Did you see your cryptonym mentioned, or...
it's a whole chapter, Torrent of One or something?
Oh, yes. The Torrent of One.
That's
your
it.
former double gazes at you.
It's about me, right? In 91?
I can conjure no response to that question.
Damn,
I
dude.
believe the chapter you're talking about is deliberately and adequately redacted. And like any good academic-turned-operant, I abide by the redactions.
I'm just glad my legendary exploits have been somewhat
Not
transcribed.
everything is about you, Cascade.
Okay. I think I seem to have it in for Twitchatov.
Clown number 1 at the Circus Central.
You did miss the science sex dummy. It was sadder than
Recall
expected.
the era we joined the opera. Twitchatov was director, means of ascent unknown. Sometime before I was initiated, I assume he must have done something useful.
You never met Twitchatov, but you were always...
I was conducting internal intelligence on behalf of the Remembrancer Division, and followed Twitchatov to a card game with a cabal of other high rankers.
It was a different kind of sad than what I expected.
One of the wives there bluffed them all 3 times in a row. By the 4th round, Twitchatov's hands were shaking. He was terrified, utterly dismantled. I never forgot that.
Doesn't bode well for party security.
Or us, as, you know, actual people. So, yes, Cascade, I rag hard on Roger Klaus Twitchatov.
I think I get your
Please.
overall point.
I'd be delighted to hear your summation, Cascade.
The opera is an own goal merchant addicted to hammering the ball into its own net.
Not sure about the metaphor there, Cascade, but yes. Pretty...
By Holocene's logic, you bear none of the blame for what happened. Everything you did was an expression of institutional logic.
Sure.
What you know as the Operant Bureau is nothing but a metaphysical conceit. Know this. If there is an opera, there is also an inner opera.
The opera's just another boring arm of bureaucracy, man.
Did you know that there's a medical research facility on the fringes of Novessa that was designed with the sole purpose of developing chemical weapons, the most successful of which has been used in the assassinations of 12 and a half party dissidents?
Didn't know that.
Well, now you do.
All right,
Have
good chat.
another look when you can, Cascade. I think it really starts screaming on the second read.
Try something with you. Help me work through the possibilities of our assignment. I'll
I'll be here, Cap.
Hey, Pseudopod. What's
Cascade,
going on with you, buddy? Still no pants.
I half thought you weren't going to come.
Why?
I know you didn't zero me out, but I thought maybe someone else would come.
Oh.
He knows he's a loose end, and
Oh.
he knows what happens to loose ends.
They go in my journal.
Every time that door has been opened over the past few days, it has been another opera assassin. He has been killed countless times over the past few days.
Well, I don't want to say you're safe. That doesn't seem right. If you're gonna be killed, it's gonna be in theater, horribly. Well, I don't want to say that either. Hey, you're safe,
He
Pseudopod.
nods uneasily.
That's the right response.
So, what did you want? Has the time come, Cascade?
I'm gonna rub your bald spot for a lot? No. Just checking on my young imprint. How are you
I don't know.
adjusting?
I'm kind of familiar with everything I see, but I don't know anything. Everything's new, but not in an exciting way.
Unfamiliarity without novelty. A hell of alienation.
The memories are still unfolding. Every day I remember something new, but I can tell some of it is real and some of it isn't. Some, I think, are real memories, but of things I've dreamt, not lived. Well, today I woke up with a mental image of a man lying in a bed, no trousers on, drool leaking out of the corner of his mouth. It wasn't until I saw myself in the mirror that I realized that's me. It was the memory of myself through your eyes that I was seeing. So,
And you were like,
so that part's real.
why put on pants
But
then?
then it all gets mixed up. I seem to remember trying to feed him some sort of pills and then waiting to see if that is, if I got an erection. Bizarre.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's so crazy, man. That's so crazy.
No
That's like
hint of
wild.
accusation. He's
Yeah, that's
convinced he is
fucking crazy.
misremembering somehow.
Oh no. Well, you're not misremembering. I did feed you boner pills while you were a vegetable. It's a horrible string of words. But I don't want to pretend like it's fake.
And did I?
Nothing. Not even a twitch.
Everything. You want to know the worst part? When I think of that drooling man
Oh,
on the bed,
no.
all I feel is curiosity and revulsion. Like I was looking at a specimen in a jar.
Accurate.
You remember the feeling of inert pseudopod, at once mundane and disturbing, like some piece of surrealist human furniture.
Well, okay, here's the thing. Is the boner pill I gave him, it was from a doctor who said it would help. It wasn't from a reputable doctor that I trust, but I really had nothing else on offer. Like, I really had.
But when I think of myself, of you, I also feel just shame and loathing. So it's like I got a double dose.
One of those is my self-hatred. The other is my repulsion at an inert body. Neither belongs to you.
I appreciate that, Cascade.
Do
The
you?
one part that is mine. I still don't like how that drooling man looks.
Oh,
I would rather look like you.
I get it. I'm hot.
He strips you naked with his gaze, on his expression a desire that is not lust,
No.
as though at a mirror that refused to respond to his movements.
Why don't you change your
I
looks?
wouldn't know what to do. Maybe I'll just shave my head so as not to be left with this
I
bald
did.
spot.
I do think we trans this man's gender. But you know what? There's options, clearly. I wonder if I had taken the anti-last pill before imprinting on him, if Cascade would be trans but Pseudopod wouldn't. You know what I mean? I'm curious how many layers deep that goes.
Of course. I know that it's important for me that I finish this. For us, I guess.
And you'll work with whoever asks you to work with?
Of course. Wait. Not everyone. There's this one asset who I really, really loathe.
Okay.
I don't have her name.
What does she look like?
Now that I think of it,
Oh.
I don't even have her face.
Well, it's somebody I don't like. It's probably S-Stock.
Just a strong feeling of being judged by someone boring, and the desire to punch her in the face.
Yes. Yeah, it's SD. Yeah, that's SD. She sucks.
Esty.
She won't be coming. Anyone
No.
else?
She's the only
Cool.
one,
All
I
right.
think.
All right.
Nods silent.
I'm here.
Good talk. Ah, I think it's technically day. All right.
Hey, Hirsch.
Carolina still looks gaunt and tired, but animated.
All
There is an
right.
excitement to her movements, a flush to her cheeks.
You look better. How do you feel?
Weird. Like I'm on the wrong planet. I keep trying to control things with my mind, like I'm still in the machine.
Cool, 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 cool.
And I'm dreaming again, I think.
Or
And that's-
even making them real.
What are you dreaming
I
about?
saw a man in a tent filled with smoke. There were soldiers or hunters gathered around him with spears. He was chanting like a star shaman.
Yeah, I really want to put her in a booth upstairs and like give her an eye pillow, an eye mask and a pillow, and a blanket, and let her nap it off. Go on.
They were wearing furs, but not from any living animal. Thick, brown, and white stripes. Tent was lit by flame in a pit. He threw what looked like dice onto the ground, but when he picked them up, I saw they were bones. Each side carved with the rune script, just like I use. I didn't understand anything that they were saying, but they didn't like whatever the bones told them. It was like they'd been sentenced to death.
Seems bad.
She's trying to seem detached, but she's clearly disturbed.
What do you think it could
Probably
mean?
nothing.
Oh
I don't
no.
know.
Oh,
It was
nice.
so vivid that it's difficult not to look for meaning, but it would be like convincing yourself you're hearing words in a cooling fan, right?
Status gained dream walked, +1 entanglement and nerve. I need to know if there's anyone you won't work with.
No. Nobody. I trust you. I'll follow your lead.
Oh, okay. I'm wondering if we'll have to do that again when we have Yana. Okay. We'll work with anyone. Great. I'll see you later.
I'll be here.
Okay. Could I ask Pseudopod about this?
Cascade,
Or, Holocene?
I've been playing I Spy relentlessly with myself to pass the time.
Okay.
Pretty even as things stand, but I'm certain I can... You mean a game of hypotheticals, Cascade?
Okay.
Give me the parameters. The what is obvious.
Oh.
Zeroing out a major illusion diplomatic figure. Now tell me, how and where?
Okay, plant a bomb, poisoning, single gunman broad daylight, several gunmen in ambush, sabotage, we engineer an accident on their boat or their tram. Let's start with the
Plot
bomb.
dead on arrival, Cascade. Don't do it.
Aw, come on.
The biggest question in this scenario is, how are you even going to get close to that boat? It will not be docking in any commercial port, and in fact, might not even dock at all. They may stay offshore and send in the delegation via a disguised barge.
Fine.
So, if your plan is dependent on being able to get a bomb on board, high probability you're putting yourself in a position where you're going to have to improvise. And high-grade explosives do not lend themselves well to improvisation. Probable conclusion. You end up having to plant the bomb in some other location. Tuk-tuk or a tram, probably. Civilian casualties abound.
All right,
Unless you
you got
enlist
me
a
there.
depressive or fanatic to charge into the boat on a smaller vessel. Neither to be trusted, of course.
Doesn't sound like a
We
goer.
can
All
think
right.
of better plans, Cascade.
Ah,
Come back tomorrow, and we can try
mathematically
again.
confident. Oh, what? We don't get to try again right now? Shadow play +1, records +1. I'm wondering, now I'm nervous that...
My mind's burnt out from last time. I'll be here.
Okay, I'm nervous that we're getting bonuses that we're supposed to be using in the end game. I guess we'll just see. Okay. It feels like it's probably still too early. Well, I mean, it's technically daylight. Maybe we can... Yeah, all the things that are open during the quote-unquote day look like they're open. Alright, is the... Yeah. Alright, let's try to talk to Estes. I mean, his reasoning's sound. Oh, nice. They fixed the sequence break but date bug from last time. Good. Alright, let's try Estes. Ah, okay, her... we've got everybody but Yana. So that's what we're trying to achieve now. Hey, everybody. Hey.
Back again.
Estes, please accept this card as a token of my contrition.
Oh, Herschel. How unexpectedly thoughtful of...
She's gonna open it and see I've written no note and yell at me.
A slight smile when her eyes fades as she takes in the little card.
Me?
You haven't written anything. This is just a blank card.
I chose it for the grammage.
This is an entirely empty gesture, even if it is on quite respectably high grammage paper.
She rubs the card between her discerning thumb and forefinger.
I can't believe
She's
there
right.
was a moment there where I expected better from you.
Botched apology. Honestly, it's totally fair. I'm gonna
Goodbye.
I'm gonna save scum it. What kind of check was that? A statehood
Back.
check? Yeah.
Goodbye.
Honestly, she's so right for it, but she's so right for it. I can't even blame her, but I need to do a good job here. So I'm gonna put on my dumbest clothes. You never had this happen with SD? Yeah, apparently nobody else on the internet has either. Everybody else
Back
just
again.
crushed their apology. I had a +1 because I watched TV with her husband. That's kind of fun. Force her to set up this deal. I think we're just gonna go for it. I'll save scum again. Don't think I won't, game. Okay.
Aim at directly the root of her ideological treachery. Her love for this so-called Pascal.
Oh, right. Her husband's Pascal. SD, set up this exchange or I'm setting the weeping eye on Pascal. Oh, this sucks.
Her eyes deaden as she takes in what you've said.
You bitch, Herschel. He has nothing to do with this.
This
Nothing.
sucks.
You
I-
wouldn't.
I hate this.
Riled, yet not convinced. Keep pushing. Make her believe you're capable of this.
I should have let her
You
stab me.
are.
Oh. Delusians won't believe that. They'll torture him to death. Oh, these are grim.
You cunt.
Honestly, she's so
She
right
looks
and
over
so
to
fair.
her husband. He watches the television set,
Oh.
hands folded over his cardigan.
Yeah, boy, I wish I'd written something in the card.
You are a nightmare.
Yeah.
You are despicable.
She's right.
You are the people's spy.
I don't like that that lowered my anxiety. I don't like that one bit. I don't think apologizing is going to make her feel better about this. Consider this to buy yourself out of the crew.
You know, all these years, some part of me knew it wasn't our enemies that was hiding from Herschel.
Yeah.
It was you.
Honestly, fair.
I will make the call for you tonight. Wait for the contact from a negotiator. It will come.
And you'll let the prisoner know the deal's
They
in
have no
progress?
choice in the matter. It is not theirs to know. If you feel the need, do it yourself.
You'll have to re-establish contact with him yourself then. But there's no way you'll get back into that jail. You could try rewiring the phone network to the intercom. Find a payphone. See if it's possible. She bites her
Alright.
top lip. Exhales.
Pascal and I had plans to sell this apartment and buy a little fibro cement bungalow down the coast. We shall expedite them. With any luck, we'll never have cause to receive you there.
Good luck to you both.
And to you, Herschel. But only because I fear it will take a miracle to prevent you from turning this assignment into a worldwide disaster.
She's right. Alright, bye. Sorry I'm not going to say hello to you, Pascal. Just seems like the vibe would be pretty whack on that if I did. It just seems like it would be a pretty shitty thing to do, so I will say goodbye to nobody. Nobody but myself. Alright. Yeah, I've notably not been trying to, like... I've been trying to avoid any information about the endings. I have to assume there's quite a few, but... I've been pretty aggressive about not engaging with any of them. Okay. I'm sure we'll be in contact. It's gonna take a while. I hope not. Okay. Reconnect with Elysian. Rewire the payphones. Connect with the intercom. I guess I could do the Carabinero. Okay. Where did they say that was happening? The late mornings in the bridge east of the Kisak roundabout. This bridge, maybe? Oh, look at this cute little cartoon fisherman at the bottom. Alright. Hey, Goat Eyes. I believe there is... Bridge East. Alright. See if we can wire this
pick
thing
up
up.
the payphone's handset. A dolphin emblem smiles at you.
Ooh. Oh, okay.
Step 1. Take the casing off the front housing with your screwdriver. After unscrewing the fastenings at each corner of the housing, you tug at the plastic until it reluctantly comes away. Underneath sprawls a mini-city of metal prongs and board-mounted circuitry. Step 2. Spin the dial on the right until you find the intercom frequency.
Slowly turn the dial a click at a time.
Crackling electronic waves break against an anodic shore. The occasional snippet from a conversation breaks up the rhythm. A relay of chatter. As you turn the dial, One word you hear makes you instinctively stop and listen to the rest of the sentence.
Wonder if I had done this to the sex phone hotline, if it would have canceled the call and destroyed Renotel. I don't want to hurt Zeta, but I'm curious. Hello, can you hear me?
He cannot hear you. Not yet. Before that is enabled, you need to save this channel and get... Step 3. Hold down the lever with the word reserve above it for at least 3 seconds. In your ear, a voice. Connection reserved. Please input an 8-digit contact number that will be assigned to this channel. You will need to remember this number. No need to make it difficult.
Cascade in numeric form.
Number accepted, says the voice on the phone. Please hold for connection.
Yes, what do you... Wait. Who's there? I can't see you. Or have my eyes at last renounced their function?
It's me, your friend from the opera.
Ah, it's you. I was sure you were dead.
I'm alive enough.
Supposedly. And you've contrived some way to speak to me through this little box. Very well. What do you want?
Well, I found your exit papers.
What relief. But now I'm curious what you intend to do with them. Does that mean you've decided to help me get out of this place?
I haven't made my mind up yet.
Some would say toying with an old man's corpse counts as elder abuse.
That's totally fair. Nande, what's the deal with this
An interesting
techno-fascist?
question for one who's fleeing the light for the shadows. Has your time here got you techno-curious?
This is my thing, Dante. Give me that sweet forbidden
A
techno-fascism.
long time ago,
Hey, Epificus.
there was a clever man whose name has been scraped from the Universal Registry. That's why everyone calls him Anonimo.
A name you recognize from your political thing.
We've heard Anonimo
training.
before in this game.
A quasi-mythical figure. The first man to describe the ideology now known as techno-fascism. Dead 150 years before the invention of the computer chip.
Now, our hero came to understand that history as we knew it was coming to an end. He could not say when or why, but he foresaw it before anybody else. This clever man advised the Emperor that the end of history will require a final subject, one that could only be fashioned by a final society.
Somewhere, the sound of a bell muffled by a dishcloth.
Okay.
It's going to be all so great. Here, the last vestiges of the individual dissolve in a suspension of horrible wonders. They say history is the only true consciousness, a great pulsating body of humanity longing on a mass scale. Divorced from that, it's nothing but a dim bulb flickering in a water closet. Discreet, pointless, smelling vaguely of urine.
So that's the project, undoing the end of
Don't
history?
misunderstand. There's no restarting history. Anonymous saw that coming more than a century before Latour Wolgar. What's necessary is to fashion a new consciousness, the final subject, who can act on history directly.
This final subject, what will they look
The
like?
final subject will be a man wearing God's face or God
Ah.
wearing man's. The subject sculpts the mask.
I've got to say, this final subject sounds weak and lame.
Still unconvinced. Look around. Tell me what else is on offer.
It's all shit. Throw out the old beliefs and start over.
Give me the unspecified third thing. The one without any problems or compromises. Yum yum.
Yeah, that's
They
fair.
said Latour Wolgar was a horrendous betrayal of mankind. The suicide note for a century. Without it, there might not have been a need for the Illuminated Empire to unmake the damage.
I don't know what this Latour Woolgar is.
Of course, you can't just lead with suicide and the philosophy of history. That's what the electropop is for.
Alright. I have an offer that might get you out of
Joy.
here.
10 Hansen feet to raise me up from my despair. What's the price?
The contents of your mind. You're gonna give me a shot at the Grand Lich.
I suspected as much, of course. But tell me, why does your opera want to kill the Lucian Minister of Mass Culture?
No judgment in his voice. His curiosity is innocent, almost childlike.
I'm tempted to say don't know, don't care. Our ways are our own. Why does he want to kill the Legion Magistrate? I mean, it sounds like he sucks, but don't know, don't care.
Why should you? You're just the errand girl.
Rude, but accurate.
So I'm to play the traitor's theme. Help a gang of communist thugs assassinate my friend and master, all to disrupt our brilliant march toward the final society.
The line hums.
Sure, nameless one. No problem.
That's right, I never told him my name. Good for me. You turned on your comrade way too fast. What have you got up your
Be
sleeve?
serious. They took everything when they tossed me in here. I haven't even got sleeves. I only hope that you don't plan to shoot me in the back of the head at your earliest convenience. An ignominious end for a poor prisoner like myself.
You can practically feel the fetid water sloshing about his feet.
Who said anything about shooting
No
you?
one had to say anything.
Yeah, okay,
Some
fair
words
enough.
are as superfluous as names.
Silence pops.
Seeing as how you've already secured my exit papers, I suppose that means we have it. And what about my other requests? Tempo gave me certain assurances.
What assurances?
Nothing extravagant. Safe passage to Novessa, a residence permit and a little
Wow.
apartment in the old town, a lectureship at the Polytechnic, total immunity for any offenses your party believes I committed against the people.
That's not extravagant?
Speculative freelancing. Your old asset had no authority to make offers on behalf of the opera.
Look, Tempo really couldn't get any of that stuff.
Really? Not even the little apartment in Old Town. I was told the roof would have that beautiful red tile.
A romantic image drawn from postcards issued by the Tourism Bureau.
I suppose I sound ungrateful. Well, I'll await your word.
Found the
See, I
device.
was true to my word. What do you make of our techno-glories?
The results have been
A
mixed.
tale as old as Anonimo himself. May I ask where you found a suitable subject?
Let's just say I had an asset ready to hand.
Ominous words. But it's your consciousness, not mine. And? Are you pleased with the results? I suppose if we're speaking, it means they haven't succeeded in murdering you yet.
Excuse
Have
me?
I frightened you? Not my intention. It's just that the experience of meeting your imprint can be quite visceral. Stirs up painful feelings about the nature of the self, among other things.
It was that,
Same may
yeah.
be said for the imprints themselves, of course.
The whole thing was a horrible, unconscionable
The
mistake.
sound of an unsatisfied customer. I'm at your disposal.
Ooh. Why is he fleeing from La Luz? I gotta go. Let me see if I can...
The receiver clicks back into place. You step away.
Okay. Imter will be in contact to initiate the trade. This could take a while. I guess we're getting closer to doing Yana's thing, but I really don't know. At this point, I feel like I'm a little stumbling in the dark about this. That is not a request for more information, to be clear. Just a statement of where I am at. Wow. Yep. Yeah. Yep.
You pick up the paper.
Fine. Fine. Just now, I'm thinking about eating a roast goose.
Sounds
Doesn't
delicious.
it? When true freedom is impossible, the difference between theory and practice is very small. I can practically taste your perfectly rendered fat. It melts in my mouth. Human beings live on horror. It all goes back to eating meat. The moment you make your enemy into an animal, he may be killed and eaten without guilt.
Never felt guilty devouring my enemies. I don't eat meat. Who are your enemies? Say nothing.
But then I don't expect you cold just to talk about my imaginary supper. I have a favor to ask. If
Oh?
you would do me the kindness.
What's the favor?
Are you outside just now?
Yeah.
Fine start. Next question. Do you know what a ginkgo tree looks like?
We've got a weird... There is a weird fancy tree in the
It will
game.
be the most violently, gloriously yellow one. The one that most reminds you that all of human existence is a mere fleck of dust. On
That's
the
how ginkgo
geologic
trees make me
timescale.
feel, too.
There should be one near the Partiali aerotram stop. Call me back once you've reacquainted yourself.
-1 because I owe him a favor. Okay.
The receiver
I know the
clicks
tree
back.
he's talking
You
about.
step
It was a
away from-
records check that I did not succeed at and then never felt compelled to do again. It was in Party Alley. It was that big fancy tree. I cannot walk around with this hat on. No hat is better. Do I not have any necklace stuff? Neck hole stuff? Alright, that's fair enough. I believe it was down and around where the party girls were. Yeah! This beauty.
You find yourself before the strange tree once more.
This must be the ginkgo tree he was talking about.
It's exactly as he described. An explosion of gold to stop the soul in its tracks.
I wait and
Time
watch.
passes, but you take no note of it. No one takes note of you either. To wider Keysock, you're simply a middle-aged woman staring at a tree. You let your vision decouple. The tree becomes a pleasing blur of light and shadow. It's all very aesthetic. Nothing much happens.
Still just a tree.
And you're still just an ape. And not even a particularly distinct. Time passes. No one takes note. You let your
Okay.
vision The tree sways. It's exactly as he... You leave
Okay.
the old loser.
Okay. Thought there was a records check here. Unusual tree, yeah. Maybe I can't do it anymore because...
You find yourself... You leave the...
I guess let's find a payphone and call him back.
You pick up the paper.
My agent of fortune returns.
Ah, I can see your ginkgo tree from here.
Very good. Now
Oh
tell me,
god.
what's it like? I want to feel like I'm there, looking at it with you.
I think I'm just gonna take the chance. I hate to do badly on a red check though. And what's five delirium among friends? All right.
A fireball of gold, frozen in time. People go about it, oblivious to the miraculous violence in their midst. A few meters away, another aerotram arrives. A few old pensioners disembark for their daily shopping. milliseconds away from being engulfed in brilliance. No one seems to notice. No one except you.
Reminds me of an explosion.
An arresting image. What do you suppose it means?
It's like a missile strike, just what we've been missing. Wow, these are all dire options. It's like a missile strike, just what
Do you
we've been
often
missing.
dream of senseless destruction? Maybe a sign of a malformed conscience.
The moment passes. But when you look at the ginkgo again, it's no longer a symbol of your hardcore self-image. It's just a tree again.
Okay, this feels like a moment in which is probably radically different based on how you've been playing the
For
game.
my part, I can't see a tree like that and not think of home.
You like thinking of home? I hear they're all clones of the same
Yes.
tree.
Perfect reproductions.
Are they? Are ginkgos?
Far better than
Is that
anything
true?
an
That doesn't seem
omnibus
likely.
Prince have managed, despite our imagined techno-miracles. And yet, for me, they all recall a single tree. An ancient specimen in the center of the courtyard at my old school.
Are you getting nostalgic over there?
Have I reminded you recently that I am in a lightless hole beneath the earth? I'll take my sucker where I can.
You... Loving old trees doesn't sound very
There's
techno-fascist.
nothing the techno-fascist ballet craves more than the sick, sweet nostalgia for the future we've yet to attain. At higher tiers, this nostalgia also encompasses an appreciation for that which would be lost, were a radiant dawn to come to pass.
Trees just don't seem very techno at
Technology
all.
does not exist in opposition to nature. It masters, dominates, but also respects that which knows its role. Like the relationship between man and slave, we make each other.
You like thinking of the home you're trying to flee?
That's the idea, of course. They're not native to this place. They were carried clipping by clipping from the temperate zones of the Empire. But here's the rub. They never truly adapt to their adopted climes.
Like you, the eternal stranger.
The result is that all Lucian ginkgos, wherever they are in the world, lose their leaves at precisely the same time every year.
That's quite beautiful.
What's more, they lose them in spectacular fashion over the course of just a few hours. In the morning you might see them in their full glory, and by evening they'll be naked, a brilliant gown strewn about their feet.
Sounds beautiful.
It's incomparable. And one's appreciation for it only deepens the more you understand its significance. The envoys of the first illuminated empire made sure to plant ginkgos in every territory they claimed. Thus, wherever the empire's light touched, no matter how remote or seemingly inhospitable, there's a reminder of home.
It's morning in Party Alley. There's almost no one around.
Thank you for indulging a poor man's whims. I was afraid I'd miss the leaves falling this year.
I'm gonna once again put on
Don't
my gray
forget
matter hat.
The receiver clicks back in. You step away.
I'm losing a fortune in payphone fines, but it's worth it. Do I... Oh, I can put a point in this. Yeah, let's do it. What I got
You
points
pick
for?
up the
My agent of fortune returned.
Nice.
Nearly all defectors are driven by one of 4 factors. The ironic tone, the deflections, the allusions to persecution. Taken together, they suggest.
You don't believe in it anymore.
A grave insult. I'm a loyal servant of Facundo Reyes and the Ministry of Mass Culture. Few have given so much as I.
And yet here you are, in a foreign jail, offering to sell them out.
That's between Facundo and myself. You can't understand.
Help me
The
understand.
lock clicks, then releases.
I already told you about Brilliant Obscura Anonima, but I left out something important. Something very few know outside the ministries of the Illuminated Empire. You see, our clever hero realized that if he were to actually build the final society, he would first need to defeat the 3 fears.
The 3 fears, as we know, are death, bears, and public speaking.
Lo incognito of unknowing. He conquered through technoscience that extended humanity's dominion over material reality.
Okay, I was close.
The other. He conquered through all-powerful techno-statecraft that united and purified the people through overwhelming violence. Very good, the people said. More, more.
And the 3rd
By
fear?
now, Anonimo was growing very, very old. That only left La Muerte. Death.
I was right on one of
The
them.
greatest
1
fear
out of
of
3
all.
is not bad.
And Anonimo realized he wouldn't conquer it before it conquered him. So he was forced to get creative.
Do we think Dante is Anonimo?
The Emperor's minions found a boy from Anonimo's same small village even. And they set about trying to imprint our hero's consciousness onto these fresh lads' developing psyche.
How did they do it without the device?
These were early techno days. Days of physical and mental tortures,
Jesus.
sleep deprivation, anything to shush the boy's own inner voice and replace it with Anonymous.
Did it work?
Our boy fucked himself out a window. So the minions barred the windows and got another boy. That one hanged
My
himself.
God.
And so on and on, until one day, a monotheist mystic from Mircea introduced Anonimo to the principles of guided dreaming.
The motif of dream instruction recurs periodically throughout Mercian history and culture, most recently as a weight loss fad.
Soon the Empire was secretly raising dozens of boys according to a strict regimen
Jesus
drawn from
Christ.
the recollections of Anonymous diaries. By night, his theories and essays were gently massaged into their dreams like raw dough.
And?
Most of them failed too, but not all. When Great Anonimo finally shit his enormous bed, he left 3 imprints that he acknowledged as possible facsimiles of himself. But they would not see the end of his story either, even as a new generation of minds were imprinted from them.
A
And
bad
so
copy
on
of
and
a
so
bad
As
copy
you
of a bad
take in his
copy.
words, it dawns on you that he's led you all the way to the precipice of a great realization.
The imprints are growing further apart. Inevitable.
Not only Facundo. The entire ruling caste of the Illuminated Empire is a single decaying mind in violent conflict with itself.
Just like us. Just like us. We're a single decaying mind in conflict with ourselves consistently over the course of this game.
Ever more refined dream guidance techniques, MRI machines, and dissociative anesthetics can't avert this basic fact. With each generation, Anonimo resembles himself less and less.
It's like the
I'd say
Ginkgos.
Anonymous imprints are a cruel parody of the Ginkgos miracle.
What's the point of the device then?
You can imagine the promise. Less degradation and deviation without the human cost of the old methods. A truly techno solution to the 3rd fear. Our best chance to produce the final subject.
Only it doesn't work so well.
The burning horizon recedes further into the distance.
What will you do if I get you
He
out?
seems to think about this for some time.
I'm not sure. All I know is I don't see the radiant techno future when I close my eyes.
What do you see?
A small village along the coast. A beautiful woman playing the bandoneon. Abundant fish hauled from the water by skirted men and grilled over coals right on the beach. Their flavor enhanced with nothing but black bits of their own carbonized flesh and a squeeze of lemon.
Sounds nice. Good for you.
Even if I never make it, death en route sounds vastly better than waiting for our mutual antagonists to bash Facundo's itinerary from my brains.
Why don't you tell me the Lich's itinerary, just to be
Nice
safe?
try, nameless one. But no,
Yeah, that's fair.
I like my secrets where they are. If
Okay.
you want me to share, you've got to get me out.
That's
Don't
honestly,
forget
it's so
me,
fair.
my dear.
I
The
never
receiver
will.
clicks back into. The dolphin doesn't poke. You step away.
Okay. Get this horrible thing off. Okay. Okay. I think the next step is to try to catch the meeting with the Carbonero. All right, and that's gonna be over in Kisak. I'm wondering if I should talk to Yana. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and save this. Somebody warned us that this is potentially a wee bit bugged. So to the bridge east. I keep thinking this dot of white paint is an interactable moment, but it is not. Late morning on the bridge east of the Kisak roundabout. I guess it's still quite morning. It is not late morning quite yet. So actually I'm gonna go talk to Yana. Oh, is there a cat on the street? Or is there a cat here? Probably a cat on the street. I don't know where Olivia's at. There we go.
Remember, Hirsch. No. Later, Hirsch.
Hirsch.
Is this yours? Sure, the red disc with her name on it.
Where did you get that?
Like an unfavorable omen.
You seem scared of it.
I'm just surprised to see it. I was sure my record label shelved it. I don't think you're supposed to have that. Nobody is.
Why shouldn't I have this?
Because it's not finished. I never actually heard the final mix.
How come?
You should ask Espada Records. I don't control the masters.
Hold up. Timing is too clear-cut. She sabotaged the release by disappearing.
But you vanished instead to ensure they couldn't release it.
I had a very bad feeling about it. So yes, good point, Hirsch. It would be very strange for them to release a song with the artist missing in action.
Interesting.
You, but from a dream.
The world slows for a fraction of a moment before jolting back into real time.
There was this recording engineer on it, Paulo. He was really sweet. Then one day there was this new guy, Fondo. He was less sweet. And then at the end, this big minister turned up at the studio to listen to some of the mixes. That was extra weird.
Music falls under culture. This minister
Oh.
must be Reyes.
Facundo
You're
Reyes. That's him.
Facundo Reyes, that's him. Very old, like most of them. Polite, too. Minister of Mass Culture, something like that. Before he left, he cleared out all the other people from the studio and sat with me in the recording room. Just me and him and all these wires and cold instruments.
What did he want?
He told me how much he was looking forward to this song, how important it would be for Luz. He said it would be the soundtrack to Reunion.
In a dim recording studio in the Lucian capital of Cicatrice Frontera, a young girl and an old man discuss an unfolding of life, a cultural hypernova, a map across the stars.
There was some talk of a concert in space too. The
In
whole
space?
thing seemed off. Or maybe way too on. Sorry, I can't really explain it. I heard that from my publicist, but Donatella's always saying stuff like that. Only about a quarter of it ever happens.
Ticket prices would be insane.
Now I can get you on the list, Hirsch.
No, please don't. No, it's fine. Any idea where he is now?
I don't deal.
Okay.
How do you
How do you
know
know?
Minister Reyes, by the way?
I don't know him at all. I just think international affairs are neat.
Kinda out of the fucking loop for a big-time spy.
Yeah, Minister Reyes has been around forever. I don't know how you could call yourself an international actor and
I
not
thought
know
they were
him.
asking and not know him personally. Do you know all your political class are copies of this ancient techno
I've
philosopher?
heard something like that before, yes. Sorry, Hirsch, I'm not really into politics.
You're being governed by a procession of photocopied men.
Isn't everywhere?
Okay, I think this just took out my partner.
What do you mean, took out?
Rendered incompatible with life.
Oh my god.
Are you serious, Hirsch? A disc?
Pretty sure,
Fuck
yeah.
me.
Yana, I don't know anything about this.
Music can save your soul, but it can also take it.
I think music can give you a soul, not just save it.
I don't
But
think
yes,
she's an operant,
That
but
would mean it can take it back too. So this...
Fucked him up.
Well, he wasn't my friend. I never met him. But yeah, I mean, it hurt my direct report, let's
I'm
say.
sorry. I know what it's like to lose good people mid-tour.
V, you must have some idea about what's going on here.
No, no idea at all. There are hundreds of bootlegs out there of my work.
As Petra told you, Einzeltone XR is immune to bootlegging.
Can't bootleg an Iseltone, V.
Then maybe someone tampered with it. I just recorded a song, Hirsch, like I always do. I'm sorry about your friend, but I don't know why my music would do that.
A thin film of tears forms across our eyes.
That part I believe.
That's not what I want for my music. Not at all. Another reason I should leave it all behind. Please don't mention it again.
No, that's not how this is gonna work. I'm sorry to say. I get bonus points for successfully collabing, and for dream walking. What was on the disc? Nice.
Nothing from Earth. That's the horror of it.
Where did the song come from?
All time and place before you. Luminous. Sense and no sense. Cosmology of a dream you may have lived and may yet live again.
Not really an answer.
It's part of the answer. Those are lyrics I didn't write, but I did.
Who else wrote them?
I don't know. The world? The stars? Shared dreams pass round from consciousness to consciousness, covered with invisible fingerprints. I imagined I was floating on the edge of a black hole, moments before falling through, and the stars were chanting at my back.
Chanting the lyrics?
Maybe those lyrics, maybe something else. I don't know what happened after that, just that it had already happened.
The eternal zero. Light would fold in on itself, dragging time behind it. face first along the concrete of the cosmos. In front of you would be true dark, but if you only looked behind, you would be the last witness to the culmination of the universe, the spool running clear of the lie.
A spy can dream.
Cascade, hero spy turned cosmonaut, takes on gravity itself. And for close to 1,000 years, to the awestruck below, you would be visible on the precipice as a slow-motion recording. A monument to the terror and the wonder, too.
I think it was Goblin.
I thought it was
Maybe.
Beautiful though. I'm very sorry about your partner, Hirsch. Honestly, I never meant to hurt anyone, but I didn't really write that song. Something else did. It's not mine.
Alright.
Please don't mention it. It's not mine as such. What do you mean, took out? I don't understand.
Are you serious, Hirsch? Fuck me.
Yana, I don't know anything about this. I'm just a singer, Hirsch. Please stop this. So
Fucked him up.
Yeah, okay. I was
I'm
hoping if I
sorry.
pushed, maybe.
I know what it's like to lose good people.
Sid Reyes came to see you. It's definitely related. Stop playing dumb.
I'm not. There are hundreds of bootleg.
Okay.
As Petra told you, I'm
Then
Okay. Alright.
a thin film of tip.
that's
Alright. Well, I think...
sweet dreams.
Remember, Hirsch.
Okay.
Later, Hirsch.
Is that, I don't...
Remember,
yeah, I still don't
Hirsch.
know.
Me and Marco.
Oh. Have you told him about Tempo?
No, Marco didn't
Okay.
even know Tempo. So what the fuck will I say? Surprise, sweetheart, I'm some random middle-aged gay man now?
That might be a good start. See how it
If
goes
he freaks
down.
out, I can play it off as a joke. He always laughs at my jokes.
Yeah,
Moving on.
okay.
Later, Hirsch.
All right, I think that's where we'll call it for today. We did make some progress, but it kind of feels like lateral progress to what I actually wanted to achieve. But I think we're on the route. I think this is what we need to do to get there. So, listen, we're making progress. Whatever, Sunday is going to be a very, very long stream, is my guess. Because I really want to get the game finished, so Sunday might be an extra super duper long stream. So I guess just be prepared for that. And have a good start to your weekend, and I'll see you Sunday. Bye, everybody!